long because I know
No
you're a busy man. All right, well, Mr. Chappell, maybe explain to our viewers what's going on with the NAACP and their thoughts on the special session.
The NAACP is scared to death of what's happening not only around the country, but those forces finding their way into Missouri. What we see with this special session is an opportunity for citizens to lose their voice, the ability to have their votes count in the way that it's supposed to. With Kansas City and St. Louis as congressional districts who are being stripped of the ability to have congressmen who represent the issues that affect those folks, black and brown folks predominantly, and we have not missed that point that there's a racial element to the move to remove congressmen from those two areas in the state.
How much teeth does your lawsuit have? Can it stand up in court?
Hey, listen, Mark, as an old trial lawyer, I want you to know that we read the Constitution, and Article 3, Section 45 is very clear that you cannot redraw the map until there's a new census. So the governor's move actually encourages lawmakers to violate the Constitution, the supreme law of our state anyway. Seems like a reckless idea, and that's what we've called into question with our petition.
So you're saying this is illegal to do, basically?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
It violates the Constitution. Can't do it.
What about what the Democrats have done in the past? There's a lot of people out there that think, well, the Democrats did the same thing in the past.
Yeah, and I want to be clear, this is not a Republican or a Democratic issue. This is not a town versus rural community issue. This is a good governance issue. We have a Missouri Constitution passed by the people where we have provisions that shock about how we're actually going to regulate ourselves as a society. To say that we're going to throw those out the window because somebody calls down from Washington, D.C., whoever that somebody is, in this case, Trump, and change the way that we actually conduct ourselves? No, that's not right. And there's not even a good reason behind the call, right? When the governor's call says, we're afraid that the state's going to get sued. I can tell you that the state gets sued a lot. That's what courthouses are for. They're for the handling of disagreements. That's no reason to invite all of our state legislators down, spend more than $25,000 a day for them to be here, all in the name of trying to fix a problem that doesn't exist and breaking the law to do it.
Well said. I am out of questions. Is there anything else you'd like to tell our viewers?
We think that this fits hand in hand with the travel advisory. We advise the Missourians, if you're black or brown and you're in the state, your level of justice is in question. We think that stripping the voters' ability to have their voices even heard by taking away their congressional representation is another step in the wrong way and down a dark path of Missouri history that does not need to be repeated. We'd ask that the legislature and the governor quickly reconsider, allow the congressional districts to be the same, and start treating the citizens with more respect.
Speaking of race, too, the two congressional members of Congress from Missouri are both African American, correct?
That's right.
That might lose their seats.
That's right. That's right. And that's such an important point. The idea that the only two African American congressmen in the state would lose their seats, or to call those seats into question, that just smacks of racial animus, and it mirrors what's happening in other states such as Texas, and we can see in our borders, whether it's Indiana's driving down into Arkansas or Alabama, and even Louisiana, other states that are worried that these same actions are going to be taken.
All right, well said. All right, I think we got it.
Cool. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, it's good to see you, Rod, and you look good, man.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm trying to hang in there.